Hi, my name is Todd Sandahl. I live in North Providence. Thank you for the opportunity to speak on this tonight. After reading through the website on RhodeMap Rhode Island, I really did read the majority of what was there. I've got a few brief comments I'd like to make. Seeking to balance the three major concerns of economic vitality, environmental protection, and social equity can never add up to the optimistic goal of a sustainable community. In fact, it's pretty easy to see that it adds up to an oppressed population deprived of the property rights individuals have invested their lives into building. The three major questions which RhodeMap Rhode Island seeks to answer right on the front page of the website are: how do we build strong, resilient communities with jobs and housing for all Rhode Islanders? How do we improve our economy while preserving those qualities that make Rhode Island special? And where should we direct future investments in housing, infrastructure, and businesses to have the greatest positive impact on the state? I suggest that the third question should start after the first word. Should we direct future investments in housing, or in infrastructure, or in business? Business investments are the easiest one to answer, especially since we're still reeling over the 38 studios mess. Certain things are just not meant for our system of government to join as a part. Private industry is one of them, and we don't need to look all the way to Detroit to see examples of the types of failures which result from breaching that barrier. Rather than seeking to invest in business, it would be more appropriate to seek to remove the barriers to their success. We've had some significant investors walk away from some very appetizing land use prospects because they could not see any value in doing business here. They've been quite forthcoming in their reasons for walking away. This is the kind of opportunity that we need to seize. Free advice from hugely successful business entities. By that I'm talking primarily about the 195 development land, which we just can't seem to get anybody to want to use. My biggest concern with this plan is that it outlines a plan to have the state government suppress the land use and ownership rights of individuals. This is a foundational right of Americans, and even one of the primary reasons this country came into being. Making land ownership subject to policy would undermine our entire economy. Rather than embarking on what really does amount to a socialist experiment, we should look to other states to model our success after theirs. Here in New England, we have New Hampshire would be a great example. Our two states have substantially the same populations, comparable natural resources, not identical, but comparable, but hugely different budgetary challenges and individual success rates. New Hampshire has much more land with much greater road area to maintain than we do. They do much better in that regard with a lot less than we have. There is no denying that environmental protection is part of the attraction, with millions of vacationers there during all 4 seasons. We could become that again while simultaneously allowing industry to increase within the bounds of common sense regulations. In short, this roadmap for Rhode Island is just not such a successful model. The roadmap to success for Rhode Island should not lie with the state entrenching itself in the equation for industrial success. Rather, it should require the state to clean itself up and get out of the way of individual and corporate success. We hear in our neighboring states that Rhode Island is the little state that can't get out of its own way. It's time for us to do just that, and we don't need a roadmap to get there. Thank you.